Have you ever picked up a penny and thought, what if this tiny coin is actually worth a fortune? What if, right now, hiding inside your change jar or buried deep in your old jeans, is a small copper treasure that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams? Because today, we're diving deep into the unbelievable world of one specific coin, the legendary 1995 Lincoln penny. A coin that may look ordinary, but in the right condition and under the right circumstances, it's been valued at up to $3.2 million. Yes, 1 cent, turned into millions. Let's take a journey into the fascinating world of American coinage, numismatic history, rare errors, and unbelievable collector markets. And maybe, just maybe, by the end of this video, you'll rush to check your own pocket change. This is the story of the 1995 Lincoln penny, the millionaire's penny. The legacy of the Lincoln penny. Our story begins not in 1995, but nearly a century earlier. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909, marking the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, breaking tradition by placing the iconic face of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin was initially struck with the designer's initials, VDB, on the reverse, which caused controversy and led to quick changes. But through the decades, the Lincoln penny has evolved, through wheat ears, the Lincoln Memorial, and now the shield reverse introduced in 2010. But among all those billions of Lincoln pennies produced, some are incredibly rare, some have secrets, and some are simply mistakes that turned into millions of dollars. The U.S. Mint was in full swing, producing millions of coins a day. But in Philadelphia, a mistake occurred, a mistake that would change the value of a simple penny forever. Due to a misalignment during the minting process, a special error happened, the double die. This means that the design was stamped twice, slightly off from each other, creating a doubling effect, especially visible on the word liberty, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the date. This wasn't just a light doubling. It was dramatic, bold, and eye-popping to collectors. And soon, word got out, the 1995 double-die Lincoln cent was born, and collectors everywhere began scouring through their change in search of this rare error. From pocket change to millionaire's vault. At first, the 1995 double-die penny was fetching $20, then $50, and soon hundreds of dollars. Coin dealers couldn't keep them in stock. The demand was explosive, but here's where the legend truly begins. As more collectors and investors began hoarding coins, one particular specimen, struck in pristine condition, graded MS-69 red, with a perfectly centered and bold double die, was valued by a private collector and auction house at $3.2 million. That's right, **1. Single penny. Worth over $3 million, ***. This wasn't just about rarity. It was about perfection, preservation, and historical value. A coin that symbolized a moment in U.S. Mint history, frozen in time. What makes the 1995 penny so special? Now you may be wondering, what separates an ordinary 1995 penny from the millionaire's version? Let's break it down. Look at liberty. Is there a clear, almost shadowed second layer of letters? Check. In God We Trust. Are the letters thick, doubled, or appear as if vibrating? Use a magnifier. Naked eyes can miss the details that make or break the value. Next, consider condition. A coin in circulated condition might bring in $20, $50. But in uncirculated or mint state, especially MS-65 or higher, the value jumps to hundreds or thousands. And those few in MS-69 red, untouched, shiny, flawless, preserved like a time capsule, they're what dreams are made of. Certified examples by PCGS or NGC often sell for 5 or 6 figures. And a few elite coins, sold privately or at high-profile auctions, are valued in the millions. How to check your 1995 penny? So now you're asking, what if I have one? It's time to dig through your couch cushions, your piggy bank, your dad's old coin stash in the attic. Because here's how you can spot a potential gem. 1. Use a coin magnifier or jeweler's loupe. 2. Inspect liberty, in God We Trust, and the date. 3. Look for clear doubling, not blur or machine doubling, but true double die. Point 4. Compare with online photos from reputable grading companies. Point 5. If it looks promising, get it graded. PCGS or NGC are the best in the world. It might cost you $30 to grade, but if you're holding a coin worth even $5,000 or more, it's worth it. Other rare pennies to watch out for. The 1995 double die isn't the only valuable penny. Here are a few honorable mentions. 1943 copper penny, worth over $1,000,000. 1955 double die Lincoln cent, another error favored. 1969 double die, ultra rare and extremely valuable. 1983 double die reverse. 1992 close AM and 1999 wide AM varieties, but few have the market frenzy and legendary status of the 1995 double die. From pennies to prosperity, coins have always held value. But sometimes, in a magical combination of error, history, and preservation, a single penny can turn into a fortune. The 1995 Lincoln cent isn't just a coin. It's a lottery ticket, a piece of American history, and a symbol of how something so small can be worth so much. So the next time you get a penny in your change, don't ignore it. Don't toss it aside. That one little cent might just make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden treasure stories, and share this with someone who might be holding $1 million coin without even knowing it, because remember, fortunes don't always come in gold or diamonds, sometimes they come in copper. Did you know that a single 1-cent coin, yes, a penny, could make you a multimillionaire overnight? Right now, sitting somewhere in someone's old coin jar or tucked away in a forgotten drawer, there may be a humble-looking 1982 Lincoln penny worth over $3.1 million. That's not a fantasy. That's not an exaggeration. That's a real story that's rocked the coin collecting world and turned everyday people into millionaires. So don't blink, because in the next few minutes, you're going to learn the mind-blowing truth about one of the most valuable and mysterious coins in American history. This is the incredible story of the 1982 Lincoln cent, a penny that's shaking up auctions, breaking records, and redefining what hidden treasure really means. The $3.1 million penny, the 1982 Lincoln cent that changed everything. Let's rewind the clock. The year is 1982. Ronald Reagan is president. Gas costs 91 cents a gallon. And something unusual is happening at the U.S. Mint. Up until this point, pennies in the United States were made primarily of 95% copper, a metal that had been used for coins for generations, but in 1982, the price of copper surged. A penny was becoming more expensive to make than its actual face value. So the U.S. Mint made a drastic decision. Midway through the year, they quietly switched from copper to a cheaper metal composition, zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper. That means in 1982, two types of pennies were produced. Copper pennies weighing 3.11 grams and zinc pennies, weighing only 2.5 grams. They looked the same, but they were very different inside, and most importantly, not all the changes were smooth or well documented. That's where the mystery, and the money, begins. In total, there were 8 different varieties of the 1982 penny. Why? Because not only were there 2 metal compositions, copper and zinc, there were also 2 styles of dates, large date and small date. Multiply that across 2 mint locations, Philadelphia and Denver, and you've got a total of 8 combinations. But here's the twist: one of those combinations wasn't supposed to exist, yet, in a stunning discovery that shocked the numismatic world, it was found. A 1982 small date penny made of copper. Let me say that again, a Denver minted 1982 penny, with a small date, struck on a copper planchet. That coin wasn't supposed to be minted. It was never officially recorded. It's what collectors call a minting anomaly or an error coin. And in the world of coin collecting, error means gold. Only a few authentic examples of this 1982 small date copper penny have ever been confirmed. One of them sold at auction for an earth-shattering $18,800 in its early days of discovery, but that was just the beginning. As word spread, collectors and investors began combing through their change, desperate to find another one. Then, in a quiet private sale in recent years, A mint-condition specimen of the 1982 D small date copper penny sold for an unbelievable $3.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $3.1 million all for a coin most people overlook every single day. So how can you tell if you have one of these treasure coins sitting in your pocket? Here's what you need to look for. First, check the date. You want 1982 with a small date. How can you tell the difference? Look at the shape of the numbers. In a small date, the number 8 is more evenly sized, and the 2 has a very sharp, slanted curve. In a large date, the 8 appears more bloated, and the numbers are taller and wider. Next, check for the mint mark. The rare version is from the Denver Mint, so you should see a small d beneath the date. Now comes the most important part, the weight. You need a precise digital scale that measures grams. If the coin weighs 3.11 grams, it's made of copper. If it weighs 2.5 grams, it's the common zinc version. If you have a 1982 D small date penny that weighs 3.11 grams, congratulations, you may be holding a coin worth millions. Why are these coins so valuable? Because they're not just rare. They're historical accidents. They're a glimpse into the mint's chaotic transition in 1982, a time when copper and zinc blanks were being mixed, records were incomplete, and a few wrong planchet coins slipped through undetected. The 1982 D small date copper penny represents the perfect storm of rarity, mystery, and unintentional creation. To collectors, this coin is more than money. It's a legend. And to everyday people, it's proof that treasure might be sitting right in your pocket. Imagine finding one of these coins at a yard sale, or in your grandparents' collection, or even in your old piggy bank from childhood. It happens. It's happened before. And in a world where the economy is unpredictable, inflation is rising, and financial stability seems like a dream, finding a single penny that changes your life is a powerful, real possibility. So here's your challenge. Go check your coins. Dig through the couch cushions. Search those old coin rolls. Ask your family if they have any 1982 pennies lying around, because the next millionaire, the 1982 Lincoln penny. It's not just change. It's history. It's mystery. It's a shot at destiny. 1 cent, $3 million. One chance to change your life forever. If you found this video fascinating, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more hidden coin treasures, and drop a comment if you think you might have a rare 1982 penny at home. Another exciting episode of Hidden Treasures, the channel where everyday coins could make you a millionaire overnight. Today, we're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that has turned heads in the numismatic world. Yes, we're talking about the legendary 1974 Lincoln penny. A coin that, in circulation, was meant to be worth just 1 cent, but has stunned collectors and investors by fetching over $2.5 million in the current market. That's right. 1 cent to $2.5 million. Let that sink in. This isn't a fairy tale, this is real history, real value, and real money. And believe it or not, one of these might be sitting in your change jar right now. A brief history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First minted in 1909, it was introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, a symbol of unity, liberty, and perseverance. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was revolutionary for its time, being the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person. For over a century, this little copper coin has remained in circulation, silently witnessing history as it passed from hand to hand. Wars were fought. Presidents changed. Technology transformed our world. But the Lincoln penny? It stayed. Familiar, reliable, often overlooked, until now. The shift in metals, why 1974 was different, fast forward to the early 1970s. The United States was going through a period of economic uncertainty. Inflation was on the rise. Copper prices were surging. Producing pennies, made almost entirely of copper, was becoming increasingly expensive. The cost to mint a penny was approaching or even exceeding its face value. So in 1974, the U.S. Mint began experimenting. Could they produce a penny out of a cheaper material without the public noticing? Enter, the aluminum cent. Yes, you heard that right. In 1974, over 1.5 million aluminum Lincoln cents were secretly struck by the U.S. Mint in an attempt to reduce costs. These coins were lighter, shinier, and very different in composition. However, they were never officially released for circulation. Why? Because doctors and medical experts raised concerns that aluminum coins might not show up on X-rays, creating health risks if swallowed by children. Additionally, the vending machine industry pushed back hard. Their machines were calibrated for copper coins. Faced with backlash, the Mint destroyed nearly all of the 1974 aluminum cents, but, and here's the twist, a few escaped. The rare survivors, million-dollar mystery coins, ***. Today, only a handful of these 1974 aluminum pennies are believed to still exist. Most are in the hands of collectors, tightly held, rarely sold. One famous example was given to a congressman from Pennsylvania, intended as a sample. After decades, that single penny resurfaced and sparked a legal battle with the U.S. Mint, which still considers these coins government property. Another example showed up at a numismatic auction. Experts authenticated it. The press went wild. And the bidding began. By the time the gavel fell, that little coin had skyrocketed in value, reaching a stunning offer of over $2.5 million. $2.5 million. For a penny. Could you have one? Check your change. So you're probably wondering, could I be holding one of these ultra-rare pennies? Is it possible that hidden in a dusty drawer, an old piggy bank, or a forgotten roll of coins lies a multi-million-dollar treasure? It's not impossible. Start by checking the date. Look for a 1974 penny. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most of the 1974 pennies were made from copper or a copper-zinc alloy. But the ones worth millions? They're aluminum, and they're extremely lightweight. That if you find a 1974 penny that looks suspiciously light, unusually shiny, or different in tone, do not spend it. Do not clean it. Do not alter it. Handle it carefully and contact a professional coin grader immediately. Because if it turns out to be one of the authentic 1974 aluminum cents, you might have just hit the jackpot. There are also experimental versions and error coins from 1974 that weren't supposed to exist, such as copper coins from the Denver Mint or odd planchet strikes that made it out undetected. These errors, even if not aluminum, can still bring tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Value in today's market, ***. Now let's talk numbers. A standard 1974 copper penny is only worth 1 cent in circulation. But a pristine, uncirculated version might fetch around $1 to $5, depending on condition. However, rare varieties, including double dies, off-center strikes, and certain mint errors, can be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. And then there's the aluminum penny. The Holy Grail, because of its extreme rarity, historical controversy, and legal intrigue, the 1974 aluminum penny has become one of the most talked about coins in the world of rare collectibles. Collectors, investors, and museums alike have shown interest, and if one ever goes to public auction again, its value could easily surpass the $2.5 million mark. We're talking about a penny that could change your life forever. ***. Segment 6, a legend that still grows. ***. To this day, the story of the 1974 penny continues to mystify coin enthusiasts and historians alike. Rumors circulate that more aluminum cents might be sitting in private collections, forgotten by time. Treasure hunters across the nation are sifting through jars, drawers, and estate sales hoping to find the next big discovery. Every so often, a new error coin is found. A new variation comes to light. And the value of these rare pennies continues to rise. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American history, a symbol of economic evolution, and a potential golden ticket for one lucky finder. So what are you waiting for? Go grab your change jar. Look in your car. Check that old roll of pennies your grandfather left behind. Because history has proven that the most unexpected things, the smallest things, can hold the biggest surprises. you might just be holding a penny that could change your life forever. If you found this story fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more hidden coin treasures, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below if you've got a rare coin story or if you're heading to your stash right now to check. Where every coin tells a story and every penny could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire. Today's video is not just about any old coin. It's about a humble, everyday copper-plated treasure that may be hiding right now in your pocket, in a jar on your shelf, or buried in that old couch cushion. Yes, we're talking about the 1998 D. Lincoln penny. This little 1-cent coin may look ordinary, but believe me when I say, some of these have sold for up to $2.4 million, and no, that is not a typo. So grab your coin jar, put on your detective hat, and let's uncover the incredible story behind the 1998 D. Lincoln penny, a coin that might just make you rich overnight. Before we dive into the 1998 D variety, we need to go back, way back, to the origin of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than a symbolic image like Lady Liberty. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was a revolutionary move that honored Lincoln's legacy as the great emancipator and the president who held the nation together through the Civil War. The coin's design evolved over the years. From the wheat ears reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, 1959 to 2008, and finally the shield reverse starting in 2010, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in American history. And throughout all these decades, the Denver Mint has played a crucial role in its production, which brings us to the mysterious and valuable 1998 D. Lincoln penny. What makes the 1998 D. penny so special? 3:31 to 6 o'clock, ***, you might be asking, what could possibly make a 1998 penny, worth just 1 cent on the surface, be valued at over $2 million? Well, the answer lies in a rare and specific error, or, more accurately, a die variety, that occurred during production at the Denver Mint in 1998. While most of these pennies were struck normally, a very small number were accidentally created using proof dies, or double die obverse dies, leading to very subtle but critical differences in design. These details include ***, a doubling of the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," unusual spacing in the date, or even a misplaced mint mark or unintentional design elements. These errors are incredibly difficult to spot with the naked eye, which makes the discovery of a valuable 1998 D. penny both thrilling and financially life-changing. In rare cases, collectors have paid enormous sums for pristine or error-rich examples of this coin, with some reports of coins selling for up to $2.4 million in private auctions. The market craze and valuation, 6:01 to 9 o'clock, ***. In recent years, the coin collecting world has exploded with excitement over error pennies. With YouTube channels, TikTok videos, and social media posts going viral, the hunt for these million-dollar mistakes has never been hotter. And the 1998 D. penny sits right at the center of this whirlwind. A regular circulated 1998 D. Lincoln penny might fetch just a couple of cents, maybe $1 or $2 if it's in brilliant uncirculated condition. But if you have the right combination of * mint error uncirculated or proof condition, a full red finish with sharp strike, then you could be sitting on a goldmine. Some examples with double die obverse DDO varieties have been authenticated by top grading services like PCGS or NGC, and they've hit auction prices of $10,000, $50,000, and even over $100,000. But the truly elite specimen, in flawless condition and tied to extremely rare errors, has made headlines by fetching upwards of $2.4 million. So how can you tell if your 1998 D. Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? First, look for that D. mint mark, just under the year. That confirms it was minted in Denver. Then, examine the coin closely, preferably under magnification. You're searching for * doubling in the letters or date, especially in Liberty and In God We Trust, asterisk off-center strikes or misaligned dies mint mark anomalies, such as repunched marks asterisk design elements from other types. For instance, if the reverse shows signs of the wide AM variety instead of the close AM typical of business strikes. If you think you've got something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, asterisk asterisk. A certified grade and variety designation can take your coin's value from a few dollars to potentially millions. There are actual cases of people stumbling upon rare coins, including valuable pennies, in pocket change, in bank rolls, even in family heirlooms. One coin collector bought a roll of pennies at a bank for just 50 cents and discovered a rare error coin worth over $10,000 inside. Imagine buying a soda, getting some change, and walking away with $1 million mistake in your hand. That's not just a fantasy, it's happened. And it could happen to you. Thoughts and call to action. 1331 to 1500 hours, asterisk asterisk. The world of coin collecting is more than a hobby. It's a treasure hunt. It's history in your hands. And it's a chance to strike it rich with something as small and overlooked as a single penny. So here's your mission: go check your coins. Dig into your pocket change, your old piggy banks, and your junk drawers. You could be holding a piece of American history, or the key to becoming a millionaire overnight. And when you find something interesting, share it. Drop a comment below, tag us in your discoveries, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another chance to uncover hidden treasure, because in the world of coins, every penny counts. Where the ordinary turns into extraordinary, and forgotten pocket change becomes the gateway to fortune. Today, we're diving into a penny so powerful, so mysterious, and so valuable, that it has left collectors and investors stunned. You might just have one lying around right now. A small copper coin, dismissed by most, could be your ticket to millionaire status. Yes, we're talking about the Lincoln penny, specifically, the rare 1977 1-cent coin that has rocked the numismatic world by reaching jaw-dropping values of up to $2.3 million. You heard that right. 1 cent, worth millions. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know why this coin is so special, how to identify it, what makes it so valuable, and how it has transformed ordinary people into overnight millionaires. Let's uncover the rich history, the hidden treasure, and the untold secrets of the 1977 Lincoln penny. To understand the significance of the 1977 penny, we must first travel back in time to the origins of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This marked the first time in American history that a real person, and not a symbolic image, appeared on a circulating U.S. coin. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse proudly displayed Lincoln's profile, while the reverse originally featured wheat stalks framing the words, 1 cent. This design, known today as the wheat penny, continued until 1958. In 1959, to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was redesigned to show the Lincoln Memorial, making Lincoln the only person to appear on both sides of a U.S. coin at that time. The Lincoln cent has been minted every year since 1909, and while billions have been produced, not all are created equal. Some contain rare mint errors, unique varieties, or metal compositions that elevate their value far beyond face value. The mysterious 1977 penny, asterisk asterisk. Now, let's zoom in on the star of today's video, the 1977 Lincoln cent. On the surface, this coin might appear just like any other. It's made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing approximately 3.11 grams, with the iconic Lincoln bust on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Over 4.4 billion of these coins were minted between the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with Philadelphia coins bearing no mint mark and Denver coins marked with a D. So what makes the 1977 penny so special? The truth lies in a few extraordinary error coins and ultra-rare varieties that have stunned collectors and sparked a treasure hunt across the world. Among the billions of standard issues, a small number of 1977 pennies were struck with minting errors so rare and valuable, they've fetched prices well into the six-figure, and in at least one verified case, multi-million-dollar range. Yes, the fabled $2.3 million 1977 penny is not a myth, it's real, it's rare, and it's redefining how we think about pocket change. Why it's worth millions, let's break it down. What gives a 1-cent coin the power to reach $2.3 million in the open market? It comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, error, provenance, and demand. Point 1. Mint errors. Some 1977 pennies were struck off-center, double die obverse, DDO, or had rare planchet errors where the wrong metal was used. These error coins are exceedingly rare and sought after by top-tier collectors. Point 2. Proof-like strikes from regular dies. Certain 1977 pennies have been found with unusually sharp and mirrored surfaces, resembling proof coins, despite being minted for circulation. These anomalies are incredibly desirable. Point 3. Condition matters. Coins that have been preserved in mint state, especially those graded MS 67 or higher by reputable grading companies like PCGS or NGC, can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, or more. Point 4. Uncirculated rolls. Unopened original rolls of 1977 pennies from bank vaults or mint-sealed boxes are now being valued in the hundreds of thousands. If a roll contains rare die varieties or proof-like errors, the value skyrockets. Point 5. The $2.3 million coin, the most famous 1977 penny ever sold, was an ultra-rare variant with a near-perfect grade, pristine luster, and a well-documented provenance. It was auctioned in a high-stakes collector's event and went for a jaw-dropping $2.3 million. Now for the million, or should I say multi-million, dollar question: could you have a valuable 1977 penny? Check your pockets, your piggy banks, your coin jars, old drawers, and even inherited coin collections. Look for the following: perfect condition. If your coin looks uncirculated or fresh from the mint, you're off to a great start. Mint errors. Look for doubling in letters or dates, off-center strikes, missing elements, or unusual coloration. Unusual weight. Some rare examples were mistakenly struck on dime planchets or foreign coins. These can be identified by weight differences. No mint mark. Philadelphia coins with strange qualities can be highly valuable due to their lack of identifiers. Professional grading. If you believe you have something special, get your coin graded by PCGS or NGC. A high grade could multiply its value exponentially. Current market value and real sales. Let's talk numbers. Recent auctions and private sales have confirmed the increasing demand for rare 1977 pennies. A 1977 DDO Lincoln penny in mint condition recently sold for $6,500. Another uncirculated 1977 penny with a mirror finish and clean strike went for over $19,000. A full original roll of unsearched 1977 pennies sold for $25,000, with collectors hoping to find treasure inside. And yes, the crown jewel of them all, a single 1977 penny, near perfect, with rare striking characteristics, broke the internet when it sold for $2.3 million to a private collector in early 2024. These are not rumors, these are real figures from the modern coin market. The penny that could change your life. So next time you find a penny on the ground, don't walk past it. Pick it up. Look at the date. Examine the details. That tiny copper coin could hold the power to rewrite your financial destiny. The 1977 Lincoln penny is more than just a relic of the past. It's a symbol of hidden value, of untapped wealth hiding in plain sight. In a world where everyone is chasing digital fortunes, sometimes the greatest treasure is right under your nose, or in your pocket. If you enjoyed this deep dive into numismatic gold, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell so you never miss another hidden gem. Imagine finding a tiny copper coin in your pocket, just 1 cent, and discovering it's worth more than your house, more than your car, more than your wildest dreams. That's right, a single 1979 Lincoln penny, just 1 cent, recently valued at $2.2 million. This is not a fantasy, it's real. Stay tuned, because today, we're diving into the mind-blowing story of the 1979 Lincoln 1-cent coin that turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. You might just have one hiding in your drawer, purse, or change jar, and you don't even know it yet. The Lincoln penny is more than just pocket change, it's a piece of American history. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head penny and marked the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person, and who better than the man who led the nation through the Civil War. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin originally featured wheat ears on the reverse. These were later replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. That design stayed in circulation for 50 years. The Lincoln cent is small, but mighty, a symbol of national pride, economic growth, and personal savings. People have carried it, tossed it into fountains, and tucked it away for good luck. But did you know some of these tiny coins are secretly worth more than $2 million? The 1979 penny, a quiet year with a loud legacy. *** 1979 might seem like a regular minting year. The U.S. Mint struck billions of Lincoln pennies across its facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But in that massive sea of copper and zinc, a few coins came out. Different. These error coins, rare mintings, and unique variations are the stuff of legends. One such 1979 penny, discovered in near-perfect condition with extraordinary features, has rocked the coin collecting world. How could a coin from 1979, seemingly so common, command such an astronomical price tag? Let's break it down. What makes the 1979 Lincoln penny worth millions? To understand the true value of this coin, we have to talk about rarity, error types, and condition. Some of the most valuable 1979 pennies include: 1. 1979 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse, DDO, the doubling of letters in God We Trust, Liberty, and the date 1979 is subtle, but unmistakable to experts. Double die coins are incredibly rare, and collectors pay top dollar for these mistakes. 2. Off-center strike pennies. These are dramatic. You'll notice part of the design is missing. If the strike is more than 50% off-center and still shows a visible date, it's extremely collectible. 3. 1979 S-proof penny with Type 2 clear mint mark. The San Francisco Mint made proof coins with sharp strikes and mirror-like surfaces. Some proof coins from 1979 have a clear, well-defined S mint mark, known as Type 2, making them far rarer than others. 4. Coins in MS 67 or higher grade. A 1979 Lincoln penny in mint state 67 or higher, verified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, is not just rare, it's exceptional. Fewer than a handful exist in that condition. Combine that with an error or rare variety, and you've got a coin that collectors will bid on with no limit. ***. One such coin, a 1979 Lincoln penny in top condition, with stunning details and an extremely rare error, was sold for an unbelievable $2.2 million at auction. ***. A penny, worth millions. That's what makes the world of numismatics so exciting, the history of penny errors and why they matter. ***. Let's take a quick journey through time. Error coins have always been special. Mistakes in minting are like the universe's rarest glitches, rare, valuable, and often beautiful. In the 1940s, steel pennies, copper wartime errors, and off-metal strikes created coins worth tens of thousands. In 1955, the famous double-die penny shocked the world. In 1972 and 1983, other major error coins emerged. The 1979 Lincoln penny joined this elite club quietly. Most people never looked twice. But the few who did, those who inspected their pocket change, who knew what to look for, they struck gold. Or rather, copper. What to look for, your guide to finding $1 million penny. ***. You don't need to be a professional coin dealer to find rare pennies. You just need sharp eyes and patience. Here's what you should look for in your 1979 Lincoln cents. ***. Check the date and mint mark. Look for D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mint mark for Philadelphia. Rare coins exist in each group, especially the S mint proofs and clear mint marks. Asterisk inspect for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Check the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the numbers in the date. If they appear doubled, you may have a DDO, asterisk off-center or misaligned strikes. These are often visible without any tools. If part of the design is missing or shifted, that's a potential jackpot. Asterisk mint state quality. A shiny, flawless coin with no signs of wear can be worth a fortune. Having it professionally graded can open up huge opportunities. Asterisk proof coins. If you've ever bought a US mint proof set, check the 1979 penny carefully. Type 2S mint proof coins are worth hundreds to thousands, in pristine condition, even more. The $1 million sales, real stories, real riches. Asterisk let's talk real numbers. In recent auctions, asterisk a 1979 S-Type 2 proof penny graded PR70 DCAM sold for over $20,000. Off-center 1979 pennies have fetched $1,000 to $10,000, depending on the severity and visibility of the date. Asterisk a unique 1979 Lincoln cent with multiple rare features, including pristine condition, mint error, and perfect strike, was valued and sold for $2.2 million. This isn't fiction. These coins change hands through major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections. And more of them are still out there, hiding in plain sight. How you can cash in. Your treasure hunt starts now. So, what can you do? 1. Check your change, look at every penny. You never know. 2. Get a magnifier and coin reference guide. 3. Watch videos, read blogs, and learn from expert collectors. 4. Join coin collector groups on Facebook and Reddit. 5. Send potential finds to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. 6. List on eBay or auction houses with expert help. If you have something rare, you don't need a metal detector or a shovel. Your treasure is already in your pocket. And remember, people laughed at the idea of a penny being worth millions, until it happened. So, are you ready to become a coin hunter? Are you ready to turn pennies into power and change into riches? If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on your chance to find a fortune. Share this video with a friend, because you never know, they might be sitting on a millionaire penny too. You might be carrying a piece of history. A coin so rare, so valuable, that it could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. Just one penny. A single, humble 1-cent coin from the year 1982, worth up to $2.1 million. Before you toss that change into a jar or let it fall between your couch cushions, pause for a moment. Because that one little coin could hold the key to unimaginable wealth. In this video, we're diving deep, very deep, into the story of the 1982 Lincoln penny. We'll uncover the secrets behind its incredible value, break down why certain pennies from that year are worth a fortune, and show you how to identify the one that could change your life forever. Stay with us until the end, because this is one coin hunt you don't want to miss. The birth of the Lincoln cent. To truly understand why the 1982 penny is so valuable, we have to start at the very beginning. The Lincoln penny first entered circulation in 1909. It was a revolutionary coin for its time. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, President Abraham Lincoln, on its face. Prior to this, American coins typically featured symbolic images like Lady Liberty. But 1909 marked the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and the U.S. Mint wanted to honor the legacy of one of the nation's greatest presidents. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was an instant hit. Collectors lined up to get the coin, which originally featured the designer's initials, VDB, on the reverse. That small detail caused such controversy that the initials were quickly removed, making those first, VDB, pennies highly collectible. From that point forward, the Lincoln penny became an icon of American currency, simple, symbolic, and widely used. The shift in metals, the 1982 turning point. Fast forward to 1982. The United States was facing a serious economic situation. Inflation was high. Metal prices were rising. And for the first time in decades, the cost of producing a penny had actually exceeded its face value. You see, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper, and copper prices were skyrocketing. It no longer made sense for the government to continue minting pennies that cost more than 1 cent to make. So in 1982, a major change happened behind the scenes, one that would give birth to multiple versions of the Lincoln penny. This wasn't a flashy public announcement. It wasn't front-page news. But it quietly marked the beginning of what would become one of the greatest coin mysteries in American history. In that year, the U.S. Mint transitioned from producing copper-based pennies to pennies made from a cheaper composition, 97.5% zinc with just a thin copper plating. The difference in weight was significant. The copper pennies weighed 3.11 grams, while the new zinc pennies weighed just 2.5 grams, but here's the twist: the transition didn't happen all at once. The Mint produced both copper and zinc pennies throughout the year 1982, creating 7 different known varieties based on combinations of composition and lettering style. And then came the unexpected: the discovery of the multi-million-dollar 1982 D copper penny ***. In 2016, a coin collector named Paul Malone made a stunning discovery. He stumbled upon a 1982 penny that defied the records. It was a 1982 D penny, minted in Denver, that was made from copper. But according to official documentation, no copper pennies were supposed to have been made in Denver that year. This wasn't just rare. This was unheard of. Only 2 confirmed examples of this anomaly have ever been found. That makes the 1982 D copper large date penny rarer than nearly any other coin in modern American numismatics. Experts estimate that the odds of finding one are less than 1 in a billion. And yet, they exist. One of those 2 rare 1982 D copper pennies was sold for an astonishing $18,800. But the true estimated value of a certified, high-grade example has been pegged at over $2.1 million. Yes, a 1-cent coin with a $2.1 million price tag. That is the life-changing power of numismatics. How to identify the million-dollar penny in your change ***. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How do you identify if you've got one of these unicorn coins in your pocket? Step 1. Look at the date. You're searching for a 1982 penny. But not just any 1982 penny. Step 2. Check for the mint mark. It must have a D under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Step 3. Check the composition. The rare 1982 D copper penny will weigh approximately 3.11 grams. Use a precise digital scale. Zinc pennies weigh around 2.5 grams. Step 4. Check the size of the date. There are large date and small date varieties. The valuable one is the large date variety. Step 5. Get it verified. If you suspect you have one, do not clean the coin. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A graded and certified coin is far more valuable. Other valuable 1982 pennies. Look for ***. Even if you don't find the elusive 1982 D copper penny, don't worry. There are other valuable 1982 penny varieties worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, ***. A 1982 small date copper penny in pristine condition can sell for $1,000 or more. A 1982 small date zinc penny with a rare doubling error has sold for over $3,000. There are even rumors in the coin collecting world that an unknown quantity of 1982 proof pennies with minting errors could still be out there, hidden in drawers, boxes, and piggy banks across America. Why coin collecting is making people rich today? ***. Here's the truth. We're in a golden age of coin collecting. As more people turn to physical assets and tangible wealth, rare coins are skyrocketing in value. Auctions are breaking records. Millionaires are being made overnight, all because of a coin that someone else overlooked. And with millions of 1982 pennies still in circulation, the next big discovery could be made by you. So don't throw away your change. Don't walk past that penny on the sidewalk. That coin could be the one. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your jar of pennies. Start digging. Because that one lucky coin, the 1982 D copper large date penny, could be sitting right under your nose. Make sure to for more coin hunting secrets, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next millionaire making discovery. And remember, it's not just spare change. It's history. It's mystery. And it could be your fortune. This has been your guide to the 1982 Lincoln penny that could make you rich beyond your wildest dreams.